Are they the one? Let's see what the cards have to say. So this is the first person that you thought of. For most of you, it's going to be romantic for sure. But for some of you, this could apply to a friend or someone else in your life. But I will speak as if it's romantic. You know, I'm getting kind of like mixed signals here. I feel like I'll be able to clarify when I do pull some clarifying cards, but I'm feeling like there is a possibility, but I feel like there's a lot of transformations that need to take place. And to be honest, I feel like they might be someone really important in your life for you to spiritually grow, but if you're thinking romantically, not necessarily, right? So they could be like the very important stepping stone to the one. All right, so what I'm seeing is in the past, and this could be with them or before you met them, one or both of you were actually like very, very closed off and really had your walls up, not really, open to love and stuff. I feel like one of you may have, or both of you may have been subject to financial abuse. And so, for example, if it's the other person, then maybe, for example, he didn't really like spending a lot of money on you because, maybe his last partner was completely abused that, for example, but this is a general reading, so that's one of many examples. Anyways, right now you're kind of on the fence about whether you want to pursue this with him. The thing is, like, they say that they do want, they do want to have a committed relationship. They do want marriage. They do want all of that. But the energy in between of you, we've got the 10 of Wands. That's representing an end. I feel like you're kind of wondering if you should just kind of move on, because even though he does want this, I don't necessarily think it's going to be working out together. I feel like energetically, both of you are kind of at an end when it comes to this connection. But this is interesting. Here we've got the new start, this Ace of Wands. And Aces also means yes. And the question was, are they the one? So I will say yes in a way, okay? I feel like there's certain things that they need to do to kind of step up their game. They need to have more structure in their life, more stability, including with money. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, so for example, this is just my opinion, not necessarily the cards, but I feel like, if a guy is taking out a girl, look, I do feel that at least at the start, before there's commitment, it's different when there's commitment. Before commitment, I do feel like, he doesn't have to splurge huge amounts, but I do feel like there should be, covering dates and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be 5-star restaurants or anything like that, but, he needs to kind of show like, I'm willing to invest in you, right? Anyways, that's just my opinion. I do feel like, the person that you're thinking of is going to go in the right direction compared to before. Because like if someone is like, oh, I don't want to spend a huge amount of money, I feel like sometimes that can be because they have a lack of trust, and the trust are some issues that they need to really be working on. Anyways, I feel like you kind of just get a little bit stressed about this. So even though there is like a new opportunity and a new chance for things to go in a better direction, I feel like you're almost like ready to move. By the time your person kind of like wakes up, you're like ready to move on, and you're just kind of stressed about this whole situation. You might be taking a risk. They're just a little bit controlling. The thing is, look, they do want to have a relationship. They do want to have marriage, but they want to, because they have this lack of trust, okay, they feel like they need to be in control. And that is not what relationships are about at all. And I think that's just, they're not really that willing to change. They would rather continuously smack their head in a brick wall rather than make a change. Like, that's how stubborn I feel like this person is. And by the time they wake up to the situation and realize, you know what, I'm going to start making steps in the right direction, it might be too little too late, because I feel like you might be just like, you know what, I'm ready to have a new start. I'm ready to move on. I've already had enough stress. Okay, so you both might be each other's lesson that's necessary before, you move on. But there is a chance, right? Because even though you're kind of moving on and you're like, you know what, I'm done with this. It's too much stress. It's not worth it. I think they will have changed, and they will have really warmed up and be like, oh my gosh, I think that I totally messed up, and I really want to be the one for you. Yeah, but I think it's up to you. It's up to you, you know? And they're still, the thing is, they will have changed a lot, but they're still going to have some issues, some trust issues for sure. So I don't think that they're necessarily changing the fastest. Okay, so with this one, are they the one? It's possible, but it's really up to you, because I feel like you're going to be the one making the decision, not them at the end. Let's get an advice card how to deal with this person. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your instinct. You are always getting messages from your higher self. Trust your gut on this one.